Hello, I'm Craig Sapinoff.
And I'm Lauren Small, and you're watching the American Fitness Network.
To somebody's head and most difficult part
don't worry.
was I have always tried to do every stunt in every movie. I'm not a stuntman per se, but I come from a very physical, athletic background before I got into the theater.
I don't, but come on. Once in a lifetime.
I mean, I've done some pretty dangerous stuff, and I've saved a lot of stuntmen, maybe their own injuries, but I always enjoyed doing it because it kind of allowed me to, build the character from that, as opposed to having a stuntman step in and you come in. I always did it. When I did League of Legals, I played the killer coming out of the shadows, chasing Robert Redford and Daryl Hannah, and I crashed the car. I'm not a stunt guy, a stunt expert. And I got hit by a cab. I backflipped off
the wicked volleyball.
Danny Aiello's late great son, Danny Aiello III, was my stunt double, and he walked up to me and he said, "Gary, do you want?" I said, "Danny, take it easy. I'll do everything. I can do it." And Robert Redford even said to me when the movie was done, he said, "Thank you for doing all that hard work," because he did his own stunts with me. Now let me go back to Dead.
That's
the hardest part of me was near the end of the film.
That's the rest of Maui. She lives on the top of the volcano, Haleakala.
Mine is full of zombies.
That's her driveway. Her house is
Not,
right
I
here.
never went back to another life I lived when I was
She got
in front of
3,000
many thousands of people in stadiums around America. And you're getting hit,
cows,
you're
horses,
hitting
all sorts
back,
of crap.
you're beating somebody up one play and they're beating you up the next. And I'm throwing forearms and I'm knocking these zombies. And you can really see them go flying. Some guys really did a great job on that. But I had to do a number of takes. And I finally blow the door off. And I realized that I was limping so badly. I had given myself this horrible, not only a Charlie horse, I tore part of my hamstring. And it was totally, not black and blue, it became black. Literally, it's a hematoma. I had a lot of bad, internal bleeding. But I never told anybody. I sucked it up. I sucked it up because I know how to suck it up. Unlike guys that get in golf carts, when their soldiers are in trouble and they floor and they screw right down the end of the mine. The steel was the real deal. That's the powered Napoleonic captain.
Anything really good?
The Colossus of Rhodes, R-O-A-D-S.
You're a busy man, good lord.
I don't think I'm going to be able to top that, but I would say probably my most frightening moment was the film was thinking that I was getting fired after doing that scene with me coming through the gate. We did that scene 2 times, and the reason why we did it 2 times is because the first time I had my wristwatch on, and I have a picture of this.
Even the dark alleyways too.
You got a lot of shots.
The newspaper took, which shows me actually wearing the watch.
My phone croaked already. I'm out of pictures. I'm just getting video with these guys.
We came through the gate, like you see it in the film, and then George Romero was directing this scene himself.
Yeah, I got that.
It's an interesting shot. I got to pull that as a still off my video.
George Romero is right there. He's standing 30 feet from you, and he's directing this scene. I'm coming through the gate, and we come through the gate, he yells, "Cut! Mailbox 22. I need to see you. Come here." And I'm like, "Oh God, I'm fired. I don't know what I did." But he said,
Zombicon 3.
"What is your name?" I said, "My name is Michael." He said, "Michael, you're doing a great job. I need for you to take your wristwatch off." Now, this thing that I have that uniform that they gave me had no pockets. And it's a good thing it was in the 80s, because back in the days, we had the long tube socks. So I lifted up the pants leg of it, and I stuffed my watch in there, and then the makeup people are running over in there. They're touching up the white spot where it left, where my brown skin is, and it was green for the movie, and touch it up. And then we went ahead and we reshot that scene, and he told me just exactly how to do it. When you come through the gate, I want you to turn your head. Then when you pass the gate, I want you to cock your head forward, and I want you to close your eyes and stretch out your arms, and that's it, and that's the scene that stayed. But it was pretty scary for me. It might not be a big deal for you guys to do reshoots, but to me it was terrifying because it was my first film role ever. So, okay, that's the best I can do there.
Gary, I think, has blocked something from his memory, because the day after that scene was shot, we were between takes, and they called us to the set, and Gary was a little late coming to the dressing area, and one of the PAs came in and kind of ragged on him. And Gary said, "You think I'm dogging it, huh?" He unbuckles his soldier khaki pants, drops them to his knees, ankles actually, points to this huge hematoma on his leg, and said, "There, that's why I'm not coming as fast as I can." Joe, first of all, the fans know we didn't wear camouflage. Oh, you mean like the British say khaki. Now, we love questions, so keep them coming, but Jeff, would you just walk here for 1 minute, please? I want you guys to give it up for Jeff Zanini out of Boston, Massachusetts, who's doing a great job all day. This is a very interesting, phenomenally talented man who's going right, and doing a great job. Thanks, Jeff. Thank you. Here we go, right in front.
It's been a while.
What made you want to get into
Well, I'll speak to that. This is the only horror film I ever did. I was just, in New York City. I was very fortunate. I was making my living. I made my living, as an actor. And everything, off Broadway, Broadway. You do whatever you got to do to eat. But I was lucky. A lot of it is luck. It's talent. But I went to read for George Romero one day, and it was the only time I read it, and I said this might be interesting, and it turned out to be I look back at almost, I guess close to 3 dozen movies and all the other stuff in between, and you know what? It was the best experience I ever had on a movie set, because it all emanates from the head being George. Never mind, the stuff we talk about, no residuals, the business part of it. But creatively, George was wonderful to work for. I've never done another horror movie, never did one before it, but I raised 3 kids, and you know what? With all I've been fortunate to do, this is all they care about. Dad, you were in Day of the Dead? Oh man! And my youngest watched it at 5 years old, and my wife would go, "Oh, you can't let him watch that." And you know what? No problem. It's just a movie. We're all having fun. I got it. Your hair is beautiful, darling. It's just extraordinary. I love it. I don't think I never became an actor to think about what I would be in, because we all want to be in everything.
So it wasn't a choice, although I'm a big fan of classical horror. I never started out wanting. Are you interested in being an actress? Yeah, well, study hard. That's all I can say. And read a lot.
You just gotta fucking produce it. Exactly. That's when you get to know somebody. That's how it works. That's how it always works.
Just get into hard work. So I have to focus on work.
Alright, I got it. Tonight I'm going out next for Tracy.
Well, I may not be familiar with
First time I went out was
movies,
Saturday.
like John Carpenter's movie, but I just got one question about filming Day of the Dead. What is the best part about filming Day of the Dead?
Okay.
The end. No, the whole experience was a fine one because he was superior. He was a really good actor. And George Romero was a great director. And you're not going to get that much.
Well, it was actually, it was my sister's idea.
But Lonnie was doing it. But he's not really on the game. And so that made it a great experience. Speaking of, what was it,
dude?
You know the best part for me is right here today. Watch what I mean by that. I have never worked on a film with anything. You make friendships, they come, they go, the movie's over, everybody goes to the West Coast, the East Coast, to the Midwest. Being up here with Terry, Joe, Michael, meeting all your people, of course, without you, we fail to exist. Really.
Already paid for
And we thank you.
December 3rd.
But the fact that I still have
John, very
friends
important,
who-
especially by that age.
This is like a little club when you do a George Romero film. And we're still friends. And I remember I didn't see Terry for a number of years, and I was riding the train out of New York one night. And there was Terry.
South Beach.
Oh, God, I hadn't seen him in maybe 15 years. And we started talking. And what are you doing? Where are you going? How's your family? What's going on? And this is very special. It does not happen, believe it or not, with most films. There's not that camaraderie. And yes, it started with George. But to be here, to get to travel the country with people who you really love going to work with. I mean, do we really all love our bosses? Do we really all love our colleagues that we work with? And you know, I can answer the question. I love going to work on this movie. I love everybody in this movie on this side of the camera, and I love all the technicians and the crew on the other. And I really can't say that. I don't care Hollywood, big famous directors, movie stars with egos. This was, for me, the best experience in 30 years of doing this. I don't think it'll ever happen again. I'm just being honest with you. It just won't. So much has changed. This was a wonderful experience, and I really do. These guys are my brothers in arms. I really feel that way. It's such a joy to be out with them. I hope that answers it.